Now we see today where Ellis Steadfanks or whatever, you know what I'm saying, desperate bid for Trump's VIP ends up in a epic fail. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? According to the state, it says state panel has smacked down a New York Republican representative, Ellis, I think it's Ellis Steadfink or whatever, ethnic complaint against the judge in the Donald Trump bank fraud case. You know what I'm saying? Bank fraud, bank fraud. And you're sitting up here fucking up this man with all types of 34 counts talking about bank fraud. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like as if you all motherfuckers haven't been bank fraud in this motherfucking world all these years, like you're bank fraud in their asses right now in New York State and Long Island, especially talking about 300 maybe $35 in rent just for a squeezy two-bed apartment. You're paying $3,000, $3,200 for that. You know what I'm saying? Every month, like clockwork. And you're telling me there's not something wrong with that picture. hmm Then when you look at the food prices, constantly going up, especially in New York State, Long Island again. You know what I'm saying? When you look at the taxes, you know what I'm saying, going up. Like, because everybody lives in the Hamptons and can pay, you know what I'm saying, high tax. You know what I'm saying? And many other things are happening as we see, and you're holding this man here on a simple as bank fraud, bank fraud, a likely fatal blow to her soft campaign. Well, that's good for her. She should have understood that Igor and all of them, is alive. You know what I'm saying? All of them are working for the deep state in more ways than one. You know what I'm saying? Like for the deep state. We see another one coming in here, you know what I'm saying? Update 2022:54 PS, you know what I'm saying? PST, you know what I'm saying? January 3rd, 2024. You know what I'm saying? Coming in. Well, it looks like we in Quincy Choir, whatever news. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But it's saying that Michael Jackson, Oprah Winfrey, and other celebrities were named in the famous Epstein documents. Mm. As we see Jeffrey Epstein controversy took a wild turn at the beginning of 2024 as more than 900 pages of confidential court records were made public. You know what I'm saying? These documents were a major part of the 2015 lawsuit Virginia Godfrey, you know what I'm saying, Godfrey or something like that, filed against, you know what I'm saying, Kishenline or something like that, Maxwell, per, I don't know, Gisheline or whatever, Maxwell, per CBS News. The disclosure was overseen by Judge uh, Loretta Friska, who highlighted several biggies in them. Among the names in these documents are notable public figures, including Prince Andrew and the former president Bill, the nutcase Bill Clinton, and you know what I'm saying, former and the president of the United States, Donald J. Trump. Both Prince Andrew and Clinton have, consistently denied any knowledge of Epstein illicit, uh, illicit actions, which uh, which which the the revelations of the confidential court documents, with the revelation of the confidential court documents, the details of the infamous Epstein scandal came back into the limelight with major conversation around a sparked by several high-profile names. You know what I'm saying? Notable individuals from the world of film, such as George Lucas, acclaimed scientist Stephen Hawking, and entertainment legend like Michael Jackson and David uh, Copperfield, you know what I'm saying, were mentioned in the papers. Some other personalities, including Pope John Paul II and Oprah Winfrey, Bill Richardson, and Al Gore, you know what I'm saying, were also named in it, which many experts felt highlighted felt highlighted the which many experts flat or whatever highlighted the I guess it's felt the highlighted the extent of Epstein's network and influence. Despite these mentions, it is necessary to remember that the presence of a person's name in the document does not automatically implicate these individuals in criminal acts. Okay, well, ain't nobody complaining on that one, and really nobody cares anymore because we know what has taken place in it all of itself. So many people are not even interested in much of it. You know what I'm saying? Even when we look at the apocalyptic reformation, a new powerful, a new powerful, uh, 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 a new powerful Christian supremacy transformation culture and politics in the U.S. and countries across the world in a grim authoritarianism emerging out of the, I guess, charismatic, 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 I guess, I'm sorry, emerging out of the charismatic evangelist tradition, the NAR. You know what I'm saying? Adheres to a form of Christian dominatism, whatever, meaning the parishioners believe it's their divine duty to seize control of every political and culture institute in America, you know what I'm saying, transforming them according to a fundamental interpretation of sculpture. I believe this also has to do with the type of religion that Biden and Andy Fauci and the deep state is about. The NAR, you know, of course, he's also adhering, I guess, according to whatever, which means they agree, also believe in existence of modern day apostles and prophets, church leaders endowed by, here we go, God, with a supernatural ability, including the power of heal in 2022. A handful of these apostles, the report note, issued what they called the Watchman decree or something like that, and anti-democratic document envisioning the end of a pluralistic society in America. You hear the bullshit? The apostles claimed they had been given the legal power, oh yeah, to kill everybody and authority from heaven, something that you have never seen the same motherfucker sitting here saying this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And nobody, even who they're talking to or running this down on, ever saw that either. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the heavens and God's ambassadors and spokespeople. So you are pointing, so these people are delusional in all ways. Spokespeople are over the earth, delusional. This is the new world order bullshit that they is pushing for and always wanted to bring forth, because the wicked beast in them has also taken them over in all ways. You know what I'm saying? So now they're bringing forth that type of bullshit into this world, because listen to the saying. It says they are the ambassadors. These people are saying they are the ambassador, spokesperson over the earth, who are equipped with who is equipped and delegated by him to destroy every attempt advance on the enemy, and every attack on the enemy, and who the enemy, basically anyone who does not adhere or whatever to the NAR believe. The NAR Corinthians see their critic as being literally controlled by the devil. They are delusional, out of their mind, twisted, dangerous, and some bullshit New World Order garbage. You know what I'm saying? Because none of the religious stuff has any bite, and their word playing in order to say there is, and these people should be doing what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So we know they're full of shit. Yeah, which is bullshit when you really look at it. You know what I'm saying? Let's read that again. It's in the apostle claim, right? In their little NAR organization, just replace the N with the S. You have SARS. You know what I'm saying? But you see, the apostle claimed they had been given the legal power and authority. They, you know what I'm saying, claim they had been given the legal power. From whom? What legal power? From God? Something they have never seen, something they made up. They have never seen God, and they made up God. So who gave them this legal power? You know what I'm saying? And authority they feel came from the heavens and the God and are God's ambassadors and spokespeople over the earth. You see what I'm saying? New World Order, piece of garbage in these people who are equipped and delegated by him to destroy any attempt advance of enemies. So whoever they deem an enemy for speaking up for their rights, speaking up for humanity and life, you know what I'm saying, they can easily deem you an enemy. Mm-hmm. And who's the enemy, right? And they're asking the question, well, and who's the enemy? Basically, anyone who does not adhere to the NAR beliefs. You see, the NAR adherents sees their critics as being literally controlled by the devil. So they're choosing to tell you that you're being controlled by the devil, and they're being controlled by some fake God that they have never seen, that they made up, and using this because they know a lot of people will believe just about anything. There are claims that whole neighborhoods, cities, even nations are under the sway of the demonic. You know what I'm saying? The demonic. You know what I'm saying? No. Who's under the sway of the demonic is the people who is bringing religion and consistently pushing religion into the minds of the people's brain, knowing that bullshit is weak and has never hold any type of water based on any facts coming from any one group. You know what I'm saying? Because you could always find holes to punch in it. The only ones you couldn't do that with, that's why you had to call yourself taking it over, destroying it, enslaving the people, and driving them from the land, and breaking up the artifacts, and breaking up things in the pyramid, and guarding shit that people can't get to certain things in there, and so forth, to touch it, and so forth on, and many other things. You took it over and guarding that's cute. I mean, real hard. So we know for well that you full of shit. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that's bringing any form of religion or new world form order is not seeing it on the level in which it should be, because you still saying the God shit. So that's how we know you full of doo-doo. You know what I'm saying? They're saying even neighbors, cities, listen, neighbors, cities, even nations are under the sway of demonics, the report states. Other religions such as Islam are also said to be demonically influenced. One cannot comprise compromise, with the evil. And so if demon Democrats, liberals, LGBTQ people, and others are seen as demonic political compromise, the heart of the democratic life becomes difficult, if not impossible. Yes, because you are demonic in the first place. Is in the first place, because that's why you're bringing forward this whole message right here, because you want to try to confuse the minds of the people with this wordplay spell bullshit of the demon Democrats, in order to have them believing that the demon Democrats is under attack from some whole bunch of bullshit, but still talking about God. Because you can even go ahead, it says neighbors, cities, and even nations are under the sway of the demonic. The report states other religions such as Islam are also said to be demonically influenced. One cannot compromise with evil, and so if Democrats, demon Democrat, liberals, LGBTQ people, and others are seen as demonic political compromise, the heart of the demon democratical life, becomes difficult, if not impossible. So that's why you signed the Article 2.13, what do you call it, pandemic laws, where you could lock up people indefinitely, saying that they have COVID. Oh, yeah, and then send them off to the FEMA camps. Oh, yeah, and then Article 2.3 would justify that in all ways that Joe Biden signed, I think, into law. This rhetoric has become increasingly widespread amongst Republican lawmakers, including, the President Donald J. Trump, who last year referred to Marxists and, Marxists and his or whatever, I don't know what the word is, as evil demonic forces that want to destroy our country. Trump would use the NAR inspired rhetoric is uprising, considering his relationship with Paula White Cain, an NRA figure who delivered the invocations at Trump's, at Trump's inauguration in 2017, and at the kickoff of the 2020 re-election campaign, as noted by Paul Rosenberg in Salud. White Cain also delivered the invocation at Trump's January 6, 2001, Stop the Steal rally in Washington, D.C., the event that eventually became the insurrection at the Capitol. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. It did not become the insurrection. You know what I'm saying? Whether she said a speech or not, stop the steal, did not cause the insurrection. What caused the insurrection was sabotage at its fullest rate to cause the situation to go into that direction. This is why Maxine Waters is calling people terrorism. See, she's running that old terrorism game like Bush did before he knocked down the World Trade Center and was trying to get the money. I think even after saying that, you know, saying one before, and he wouldn't get the money, and then he concocted the knockdown of the World Trade Center, which was already planned out a long time before we got to even where he even did it. And once it was done, you know what I'm saying, that scared them so bad that I guess the American people felt that this had really happened this way, so yeah, give them the money. So he did a catastrophe and killed many American citizens just to get the agreement of the American people to believe that terrorism had come all the way from Afghanistan or wherever in the Middle East and knocked down so they could go into the Middle East and continue their drive and killing and murdering of the Arab people and the different people of the region all the way up to the fake ass invasion of the Gaza Strip in Egypt by a group calling themselves Israelis. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the insurrectionary capital that was actually planned by you, Nancy Pelosi, and the rest of your demon Zionist blood-sucking clowns. You know what I'm saying? The attack on the capitals was largely inspired. The report suggested by the NAR uh, theologies of, I guess, them demonologicism or whatever. Who gives a flying fuck about your big ass, shitty ass ism and schism words for real? The NAR prayer group were mobilized at the Capitol on January 6th. See how they're trying to move this all into Trump? As well as supporting prayer team all over the country. You know what I'm saying? The exercise or whatever, the exorcism or whatever they want to call it, to exorcism the demonic influence over the capital that Harris said was keeping Trump from the rightful prophesied second running or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what she's saying and who the NAR and these different groups are in any shape or form. The regular people have to be the ones in order to see the light, and the young people and many other people have to see the light in which is about our country and not about bullshit. You know what I'm saying?